No. Come in.
How are you?
No.
Don't sass me.
不行。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
Tango right here.
I've got you.
Our minds are shackled. Submission is the key. Come to me. Take the objective. Danger is a force.
That wasn't very chill of me.
I see an enemy. Enemy first.
Reforming you.
There's one.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. Repairing your cellular makeup.
Nano is ready to deploy.
Fuel to burn it down!
Shield out. Oh, you want this? Breaking out the door. Route number.
Send those next to the scrapyard!
وليهم قوتك.
Step ladder.
Mobilizing.
This'll jumble their code.
Hey,
Reloading.
To the cloud. Orbit. Can't wait. Over here.
When we home to win it.
Barrels are smoking.
Glad I kept a backup. They'd miss me too much.
Got no support out here.
Why did the payload stop?
Over here. Payload's under my control. Let's roll out.
Fire in the void. You're a chip of never stop me now.
Bullet time. Got me covered.
Package your assist.
This'll jumble their
Breaking out the bullets. Breaking out the bullets.
Freeze! Click that!
move the payload.
all patched up.
I see an enemy.
The payload isn't moving!
Step ladder.
When we home to win it.
I've got you in my sights.
Enemy spotted.
Engaging the enemy. Is approaching its destination.
Spotted an enemy.
Victory.
cannot put it to use.
Covering up. Up.
No
Away.
mercy. No mercy. I will break. I will break you. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. I will break you.
Can't wait.
5, 4, 3, 2,
My
1.
uncle.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Glad I kept the backup. Don't miss me too much.
Enemy turret ahead.
What a loss! Fly, my little friend!
وريهم قوتك.
Vote for a map. Now traveling to Busan.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture objective. Gotta send those mechs to the scrapyard.
Y'all. Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Just chilling.
Yeah, I was reading, so switching to Overwatch for a bit. Pokopia.
How is Pokopia?
It's fun. It's the building is very Minecrafty.
Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
kind of like what is it, Nature Crossing or something? Or what was it? Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's very much like Pokemon Animal Crossing. But
Yeah, I
not
like
exactly. A lot more customization as far as the landscape compared to Animal Crossing. Like it's.
I
like
thought the new
Minecraft,
Animal
everything is
Crossing had a
blocks.
bunch of like terrain generation and like
little bit.
removal and
A little bit, but it's not like every single block is its own material that I can
Like
break and
Minecraft?
place. Yeah, like Minecraft.
yeah. Okay, it's pretty cool.
And
I
you're
fuck
kind of
with
like
that.
unlocking different parts of the Kanto region.
Oh.
Like we just unlocked, I think it's Viridian City, and like each
Awesome.
area has different like environmental factors.
Blocks.
So it has different Pokemons. Well, one's
Mhm.
like more seaside, so you get more water Pokemon, for example.
Precious memories
Right.
here. Oh, why have I got this detonator again?
That's pretty cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Uchimama!
Mama.
Yeah, you heard me.
That's how I felt just a moment ago before we got on the phone. I still feel like I can't catch a full breath. Oh, shut the fuck up. About to punch this guy in the fucking mouth.
You know, Kat started Pocopia's gotten Kat like all of on a Pokemon. She reinstalled Pokemon Go, so I did too. And then when I went by a card store, she actually bought Pokemon cards just to see what she'd get. That's what I found out. Did you know that Primeape got a ghost type evolution in Scarlet and Violet? Like, how did I not fucking know this? Yeah, I was like, she pulled a thing called Annihilate, and I was like, and it had a ghost move, and I was like, what the fuck is that? You're telling me that one of my favorite Pokemon got a ghost type evolution, and no one called me. Like, I played Scarlet, and I felt like I followed information about it when it was releasing, so I thought that I would have heard about that.
I just love how unhinged the anime could get, and like they don't like they don't give a fuck about the canon weight of things and stuff like that. So I saw like a montage the other day that was like it was like, just is Ash secretly superhuman? And then it was like showing like different scenes from the anime, and it was like him holding Pikachu on his shoulder. Okay, like he's 8 kilograms or whatever. And then it was like Ash holding his arm out, and like Larvitar is like hanging off of his arm, and it's like, okay, this is 40 kilograms. And then it was just like this, there's like one of the episodes, he like just runs really fast, like he's sprinting at a cliff, and then somehow he just like buckles down and runs even faster and is able to clear the gap, which is like inhuman. And then there was like another one, I forgot what the Pokemon is called, but it's one of the new legendaries where it looks like a little galaxy creature. Like it's like just a little ball with like gold. Yeah, it's like
something.
Cosmonaut or something.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
From
So
Sun and
there
Moon.
in one of the movies or in the anime, Ash is like holding it in the palm of his hand and like cuddling with it basically. And then it's like it like like does the big effect of it like slamming the number into the video, and it's like this thing weighs 999.9 kilograms.
What set? Where is that said? Because in the I don't know. We must be
It's
talking
on
about a different Pokemon. The one I'm thinking of, the girl in Sun and Moon, literally carried it around in her bag. So I doubt the game said that it was weighed 1,000
Well,
pounds.
I think it's going off of the Pokedex entries.
Yeah, I doubt the game's Pokedex entry for it says that it weighs that much when she carries it in a fucking backpack the entire game. That would be nuts. Like that, I get like oversight of continuity between show and game, but I have trouble believing that they would have the Pokedex entry say that when the main story has her, a little girl carrying it around all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just
So it might be a different Pokemon. I don't know. I'm thinking
It
of the
might
little
be.
thing
I
that the
think
girl
the
has.
other
It's
thing
like
is,
it's technically a
like-
beast. It's not a Pokemon. One of the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah. And I think that it's like, okay, he's clearly like able to manipulate gravity to move around, right? Like he doesn't have any appendages or anything. So maybe he's suspending himself inside the bag or whatever.
I'm not afraid of a little restart.
Plenty of fuel to burn it down.
Our minds are shackled. Submission is the key.
Instantly fucking killed, dude. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. This guy was talking mad shit, and he had two other guys with him, and one of the dialogue options was like, go ahead, try and fight, because he had like two other guys show up from behind the barn, so now it was like a 3-on-1 all of a sudden, and he was like, we're gonna fuck you up. And I was like, go ahead and try it. He's like, I'll have no problem hacking you to pieces, that way my dog will finally have a proper meal. And then the other two guys just take off, and the one guy's like, you fucking cowards! And then he decides to attack me anyway, and literally, like, right after the animation ended, he took 2 steps and took a swing at me, and I counterattacked him and master struck him, and in literally 2 swipes, deflect the weapon with the first hit, and then he immediately flipped the blade around and slapped him in the face with it and killed him instantly. That was very cinematic.
I feel like I did something like that in the first game, where I think I was getting jumped, and I got some of them to run away by just being like, yeah, what about it? I'll take you all on right here and now. Like, oh yeah, I don't know.
Some of those dialogue options are the best in the game, honestly. I love getting caught red-handed for crimes and just being like, do you know who I am?
I'm the guy who's trying to steal your shit.
Exactly. And they're just like, He's like, yeah. He's like, if I say one word, I'll have you in the pillory. And the guy's like, oh shit, my bad. He's the cop. Like, can you imagine if you pull somebody over for a traffic stop and they're like, I will take you to jail. And the cop's just like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, if it's like some senator or some shit.
Yeah. I guess that's a better way of looking at it.
It's like, dude, I own your whole division.
I actually saw something recently that there was a government of some random bum-ass town somewhere. He put police lights on his personal car. It was an SUV. He was like driving around in a fucking like Escalade, and he had like police lights installed on the inside so that he could like run red lights and shit while he was driving around with his family. And a cop pulled him over, and he was like, you literally don't have the authority to do that, and you took it upon yourself to do that so that you could get away with dumb shit. That is exactly why there's a rule against this. He was like, no, we're citing you up. And he was like, but I'm the governor. And they're like, I don't give a shit. It was like, we're taking all of this out. That's unacceptable.
Why would somebody actually cause some powerful?
Yeah, it's good to see some shit like that happen. I mean, he wasn't anybody important, I don't think. It was like, maybe it's, you know, however many people. It was a couple, 10,000 people or something.
When Kat and I were at the card shop, because we were downtown Orlando, because we had to go to the airport for her to do this interview for getting global entry, which is basically just like makes all traveling shit easier and gives her TSA pre-check in airports and stuff. We went by the card shop. I went by 2 different card shops there. I went to Cool Stuff, not the big one, but the smaller one. And it's like I couldn't even like look through a binder or look at anything.
Yeah, that location sucks ass. They don't even have a warehouse there or anything. It's just what you see is what they have. And
it was all just product.
No,
it was all just sealed
Yeah.
product. I wanted singles. They had like
exactly.
all stuff in the case, but it was all just like,
You have to go to the one in
30+
Maitland for
cards.
that.
Yeah, that was out of my way. And then we stopped at this other one that was a little bit better called Linden, I think. And it was like massive. And they didn't exactly have binders. They had these weird boxes with everything in a slab, but it was like so many repeats of stuff that like was there. Like I would find 10 of the same one $3 card or whatever in them. But I found a few juicy boys to grab from them for a little under market price. Things that I've been looking for. I got a Nurgle's Rot, which this is one of those cards that it hurts so bad. Like seeing when I put it in my 4 decks list, this card cost less than $1, and now it's like $10 or like 12 or some shit. And I got it for 9, so I got it for a little bit of a deal still.
That's good.
I thought that this is pretty juicy. Archivist of Ogma.
I think it sounds familiar.
He's definitely an older staple. Flash 2/2. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain a life and draw a card.
Damn.
But in Delny. So every time you crack Evolving Wilds, you land running bitch. I'm gonna go get 2 life and draw 2 cards. I feel like between you and Brandon, you guys both run a lot of those lands that just search, or a lot of Kadama's Reach cultivate stuff. So I saw this, and it was one of the, it wasn't like high on my list where I was going on my way to buy it, but I saw it there and I was like, oh yeah, that's actually that's pretty nasty.
That's hot. That
2
right
cards.
There, that's
2
hot.
cards every time.
That's hot.
So I grabbed that. I got a cool Magus of the Moon simply because the art was sick, which is, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically
I think it's just Blood Moon on a stick, right?
That's exactly what it is. But the thing is, that's good because for Zada, I don't want to put in things, like I want everything to have a body that I can pump, you know?
Yeah.
So, obviously a little bit more easy to remove, but worth it to me to have it on a body. And the art is like the Edge of Eternities. They did, the special guests are like pulpy, like 1960s sci-fi cover looking arts, which I opened a lot of Edge of Eternities, and I don't think I got a single fucking one of them, which pissed me off because they're really cool.
Yeah.
But it was only like $3 more, so I got that. I liked the art, and
Nice. Sometimes it's worth it.
I got
I buy
Sink into
Glitch Yard all
Super.
the time.
Sink into Super is one of the last few double-sided MDFCs cards that are an instant or sorcery that are in red or blue to put in Melik, so when I mill, even my lands count. But it's one of the ones. It's one of the good ones where you pay 3 life.
I know that those. I think they work for what you're talking about, but I think I realized recently that there's like a specific way that they're being used by like people occasionally where that's like not how it works. Like they're technically not considered lands at all. You can choose to play them as lands, but then when you're like milling them and stuff, like some people will be like, oh yeah, it's a land, I'll do this, when really it's like, no, it doesn't trigger anything because it's not.
It's literally
not
whatever
until
side
it's
you have
played.
facing out. No, it's
No,
whatever.
it's
When
not.
it's not in your library, any card that is whatever side is facing out is what counts. That I looked into this.
You're thinking of the double-sided creature cards. If it's a creature or a spell, you can play either or. But I think it's like if it's the land or the spell, then it's the spell first, and then you get choose to play it as a land once it's in your hand. But if it's in your deck and you're milling or something, it's always considered a spell. It's not. You don't have the option of it being considered anything other than what it is on the front.
Which is, I mean, so what you're saying is it only works one way. And that's the direction that matters for any of my decks, but I'm certain that the way that I think of it working does work. I guess what you're saying is...
It might be. We would have to
I haven't played a lands deck. I know for sure... So what you're saying is what I'm saying, but you're saying that it's a more restricted version. I said something a little bit vaguer.
Yes. I just wanted to make mention that I did
well,
recently
you're
learn
like
are
if it's a
more
land
restricted.
matters. In all my decks that this has come up, I don't want it to be a land. I want it to be like when I clash, it needs to have a mana value. So it's a land for purposes of my deck, but if I clash with somebody and that thing's on top, it's the side that has a mana value.
Yes.
But I feel like when I feel like when I originally looked at it, I thought it was just whatever side is facing out. So like you can't have, if you mill it and it's a land facing out, then I thought it would be a land. But if it's the spell
just,
facing out, you can't say like, oh, but the land's on the backside. It's like unless it's in your
Yeah.
hand, you can't flip it. You can't take it out of the sleeve and flip
Correct.
it unless it's in
You
your
can't-
hand.
Even if you have it flipped over, if you intend on using it as a land first instead of the spell, and you have the card flipped over in the sleeve where the land is facing up, and then you're like, oh, I mill this land. No, you're milling the spell, you just have the card turned over. You can, once you're able to play the card outside of the deck, then you have the option of playing it one way or the other. If I had a way to play a land from my graveyard, I don't think you would have the option to be able to play that one in particular. Yeah, I would have to look that up, but I think that's how it works. It's like only once it's in play do you have the ability to be able to flip it and play it as a land directly from your hand, but from any other zone, it's always going to see the front side. That doesn't exactly apply to creatures that have another creature on the backside or a spell. Like a lot of the Strixhaven cards, the reason I play it with Blood to the Blood God or whatever, I know that's not the name of the spell, but it's like to summon the Blood Avatar spell, I always have flipped face up, even though the actual face up of that card is the creature first. The legendary creature, whatever the fuck his name is, that's not very important to anything at all, so I always have the spell faced up because I only intend on ever using the spell. But to be able to cast the spell, I would first have to have it in my hand, or have something that would let me play a spell out of my graveyard. Then I think you can target it as an option.
Yeah, I've never needed it going. I've never needed it to be a land in any of the play styles that I play.
But I think I think there was an issue that got brought up recently on something I was watching where somebody thought that they were like milling a land.
Yeah, I can see where that would matter.
you're dead, bitch. Did I just murder this guy in cold blood? Yes, I did. Am I gonna rob him?
Probably.
Perhaps. Not even a question. Am I gonna move all of his stuff onto my horse? Definitely. Oh.
We will crush them. Receive group up.
Why's the payload stopped?
Look cover.
14 pounds. Isn't it made of linen? What the fuck are we talking about? Man, these guys really like their layers. Jeez. Ooh. Yes. That's nice. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Austin is a cutie.
You know it.
My thievery has been detected. By who? There's nobody here. The fuck? Body found. Excuse me. Who the fuck? I'm running back over there right now. Where? Oh, there you are. If I kill you now, you won't be able to report me. Haha! On guard! Ow, fuck. No, I'm supposed to win. Ow!
I'm the one who
What
wins.
is happening? What the fuck?
I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins.
I'm the protagonist. Fucker.
It's like a legendary Game Grumps moment. Is them playing like one of those stick fight, almost Flash type games, but like one of the really good ones, and Aaron just getting his ass kicked, and it'd be like, no, no, no! I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins.
That's kind of how I was feeling just a second ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I think that it has such staying power as a meme in the Grumps community because it's very relatable. We all know that feeling.
I was just like ready to slay. I've been dicking on every single person for a while, and then this guy came up with a one-handed sword, and I got my long sword, and he was attacking me faster than anybody I've seen so far in this game. Like, just whooping my ass all of a sudden, throwing shit. Like, who was the fucking, who was the guy teaching Arya how to use a sword at the beginning? Like, felt like that. He was just like, smack, smack, smack.
Oh damn, that's
smack.
actually a deep cut from my brain at this point. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I don't
what is his
remember
name?
his fucking
The-
name.
He's
but
Bravosi. I can't remember his.
something.
I want to say Salador San, but that's not. That's the pirate guy.
Alador San. It's a sexy name. Shit, where the fuck is this place? It's fucking me up right now. Playing on hardcore is getting to be exhausting a little bit. I'm just like, where am I?
Stay on the payload.
Choose your map.
Oh, got you now, motherfucker.
Arriving at Consent.
We're here to be heard. So, what's on the docket? Winning, I hope.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Make it out. Do what I say.
So glad I saved.
Farther along than we are. Stop them.
Oh, I remember how I handled this last time. This was so funny. This dude is such a piece of shit. He's stealing. So, this, like, when you get to the city, you basically get an influential friend by defending this guy. The local mint master is harassing this, like, noble family that's, like, waning on their power, basically, in the city and their influence. And there's this dispute going on, so they're like, we need dirt on that guy, the mint master, because he's literally on the council and like works directly with the king when he's in town. So he's in charge of basically all of the minting and money that gets flown through the region, and they go pretty deep into like how they mine it and how it's shuttled from one place to the next, and then how the smelting process works. They throw around a lot of numbers and stuff, and it's really interesting. But you kind of come to find that this guy he owns the smelting operation in the city, and he's skimming off the top and stealing silver from the king. So I'm trying to get dirt on him to get dirt on the other guy. And this guy basically he's like, listen, I can either have my guys fuck you up, or we can come to a deal. And
I can just have my guys fuck you.
Yeah, and then at the end of the last playthrough that I did, on the first one I let him go, and then on the other one I didn't. I ran him through, and basically I can go through all the dialogue options and agree to go with the deal, and he pays you like $3 grand to go and fuck off. And then I'm like, yeah, no, but thanks for the money. And then I just end up killing them all anyway. He's like, you swine!
We need to take back the robot.
try something different this time. That's easier than wave. Let's do it fast. Join me. Gotta go quick.
He didn't pay me what I thought he was going to. I remember it being substantial. He just tried to pay me $500 and told me that I could absolutely go fuck off. So we're gonna try this again.
Yeah.
500 measly mackers. I'm gonna need more. Tell you what, throw in your firstborn son and we're done.
Making good progress over here.
Oh.
My ultimate is charged.
Проклятие! They took the robot.
Ew. This guy just yelled at me, "I'll rip your ass open."
Oh, let's break it.
You're in my house now, bitch. Alright, let's have this conversation again.
You ought to tread lightly.
You know, it's not always gonna be a top hit.
Almost ready. Meteor strike. Oh, let's break it.
Mad dogging this enemy Lucio as hard as possible. On him! Coliseo's honestly, like, I don't like push generally, but man, Coliseo, that middle area, with all the columns, so fun as Lucio to fight in that area. Oh, love it. It's the only push map that I'm like, oh yeah, this map's pretty alright. The rest are like, eh. But I love dodging in and out of those columns. Kat is rewatching. Kat always has like she's on her phone reading or whatever nerds do, and has like a show going on in the background, and she's watching Naruto, but it's in Japanese.
Yes, I am.
And I'm like, how do you like? But you can't even like half. You can't even half listen to it. I mean, like you have to be reading it.
But I know the plot.
Yeah, but like, but you don't know Japanese, so you can't just listen to it in the background and catch anything at all, really. Honestly, that was always my thing, especially when I went to Ringling, that I was like, there's so many animes that I would catch up on if I could do it while I work, but I just too stuck up of a bitch to listen to dubs. I just like subtitles. Or I guess I like Japanese voice actors. Because the thing is, anime is so, most animes, like the big ones, like Naruto, are so, they're based on, I think it's called kabuki theater, like classic Japanese theater, has a very specific style of like over the top, like all the things that you associate with anime yourself, probably, like
Step one, get out of tree.
Like very
Step
high
two,
energy.
kill God.
Yeah, just the very high energy but I mean just how they say it, like the delivery of stuff, like it's a very exaggerated theater, and then when you do that in English, like when they
is really good at that.
But they try to keep the same sound, but with an English voice actor, and I don't know, it just makes my brain go, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe you. You just sound dumb. Because nobody speaking English talks like that. Actually, I watch subtitles only because I'm a purist. Because I'm like a real anime fan. Ever heard of it? I mean, you know, I won't judge somebody who does. It's just I don't like it. I don't care. Somebody wants to watch an English dub, I don't care.
Focal point locked.
I always wondered, like, there are like a couple of like significant quest items that you can get in this game where I'm like, what are the repercussions for keeping something? Because there is, like, I don't really have to do anything with it. I can just keep it. But like, when I busted open this silver skimming operation, the only reason they were able to pull any of this off to begin with was the fact that they have an official, like, they call it a casting die, where it's like the thing that they use to print the seal on the silver and stamp it is like something that is like objectively unique from the, like, it's like during this time, money was only produced by the Italian court directly. It had to be. There was no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. If it wasn't from there, it's not legit. Kind of in the way that like champagne has to be from like Champagne, France, or whatever.
Right.
It's like if it's not produced by them, it's fake and illegal as hell. And they have like one of the legit dies for whatever reason. Like somebody was able to steal it, get it to them. So now they're actually producing 100% authentic money, straight up. The only thing that they needed was the silver. So to be able to skim it, produce it, get it pure, bring it here to the secret
Is that
place.
what starts in the first game?
No.
The continuation? Because there's like the counterfeiting subplot at one
In the
point
first game?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I think. Oh, yes. Yeah, there is. I do remember that now. No, it's not tied to this story. But the reason that you're even kind of invested in this to begin with is because somebody's like, "What do you know about mining?" And Henry Skalitz is a silver town. Like the whole town was built around a silver mine, basically. So he's already somewhat familiar, having been grown up in that environment to begin with.
60 seconds remaining.
Resurrection. I'll protect you.
My team is getting ruled like crazy right now. We have 1 kill amongst all 6 of us.
Oh.
And it's not even my kill. I'm trying. I was playing junk too. It'll just be like this sometimes. I'm playing quick places, whatever.
Sure do be like that. Be like that last night.
God damn. Just getting fucking melted always.
10 seconds remaining. Engaged. Honor.
There must have been like a 4 or 5 sack or some shit.
I do kind of feel like I got to a point in this game where I feel like a dragon. Like Brandon's so obsessed with Smog just sitting on a pile of treasure right now. That's what I feel like playing this game after a time.
Did you love my my Dragon Killer card?
Yes.
I didn't get to use it, but I loved the look on his face.
Yeah. Beautiful. I actually there's a new YouTuber that's been in the deck building scene on YouTube that has like a pretty low following right now, but he's the self-proclaimed most unhinged deck builder on the internet. That's like how he introduces himself every time. And then he's like, and to confirm that, I will go into the comments and the most upvoted suggestion of the most unhinged idea of building a deck, I will have to build it for my next video. And that's been his whole shtick. And there's been a couple. That was the deck list that I sent you to print out that has the Final Fantasy commander. That was one of his decks. And I was watching a couple other of them the other night, and I actually got kind of inspired watching a couple of his things because they seem really like interesting and synergistic. Because I just don't have the time and the energy and the big brainness to be like pulling past cards and synergies out of my ass. Like these are people who have time to like sift through everything, and just look at like a lot of the time he'll suggest cards where I'm like, what? And it's been out for like 10 years or something, but it just so happens to go really fucking good with whatever stupid shit he's trying to pull off.
Oh yeah,
And
that's my favorite. That's what I love about deck building. That's my shit.
Oh, you think so?
That's what I loved
because
about
it allows you to go back
Roku.
because a lot of the time they'll print new weird synergies where you're like, okay, this now that there's enough tech, that idea is possible, which is always a good feeling. You're
know
like,
what?
oh my god, I can
An
do
idea that I never built because a guy who was a little bit like, he had a bunch of old cards, but he didn't really know how to build a cool deck in Savannah, and he would ask me. Honestly, because I always built weird shit, and I was building shit a lot when I was playing in Savannah because I got to play so often. I was building a lot, and I kind of got that reputation where people would ask me for ideas. And he had a Zur the Enchanter deck, which I'm sure you've played against it at some point.
yeah.
He attacks or enters and he gets something
Oh,
mitigated 3 or less.
Host the Enchanter, yeah.
Yeah. The I was like, dude, get all of the cumulative upkeep cards and then and the first thing you get is Solemnity. Which is like a 3-drop white enchantment that just has players and permanents can't get counters. So
Yeah.
you can't get any of so all of the things that are balanced out by having a cumulative
Right.
upkeep.
You just take that away.
Yeah. And I love that sort of jank idea. I mean, as far as if you're gonna be playing a commander that tutors
I've seen
shit
that
anyway.
card totally fuck infect decks too.
I
All of
thought
a
that
sudden
was
you
always a
just
funny
can't
idea.
infect them, yeah.
That's always an idea that I thought would be fun. But I don't know if I would want to build as or the Enchanter.
No.
Allura was one of the things that I've always liked to bring back out of retirement, and just now that I'm a better deck builder, learn how to weaponize, like just build it around Aether Flux Reservoir and shit like
Yeah,
that.
that would be fun.
But I'm like, that's so close to what I haven't yet though, because I'm like, that's so close to what I do with my white deck sometimes that I'm like, I don't like the idea of having 2 decks that do things that are real similar. I almost wonder if it would be cool to, I just wish that I could somehow build the, my Roku deck. I liked how, I mean, it ended up winning, and I liked that. But man, I just wish I had access to green so I could have Helix Pinnacle. I'm like, I almost wonder if I should make like a secret commander deck with like Roku, the whatever chef, that tutors for a creature card, and make him the second commander. Because it would be giving me access to green and white. But I don't know, it did fine as a mono red. Just took so damn long to go, you know, having green. Just lets you gas the fire a little bit. A little fuel for the flame, you know?
Yeah.
I'm wondering still if I want to build any of the have you looked through the mystery booster commanders? Because Brian's they're coming from these boxes that you can only get at conventions and shit like that. But my buddy Brian goes to all of that shit, and he's like, yo, let me just he just told me, let me know if there's any of these that you're looking to build, and if it's not something that I need or I already got a copy, I'll give it to you. So if any, I don't know if you've looked at any of them, but there's a lot of funky, weird shit in there. One of them that I liked the idea of was like crab. They made a new tribal. They didn't like a super type, but they didn't call it a super type. I feel like they should start doing that on everything from now on, like sea monsters and shit. But anyway, it's like whenever a Nautilus, Trilobite, crab. And like 200, like snail or some other thing enters the battlefield, you mill something and draw a card. And I love the idea of doing an everything becomes crab deck.
That would be funny.
And it's black, blue, and green. So it's kind of just mill deck, you know, self-mill shit. Keydrawn crab. All the good boys, all the classics.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if I'll actually do it. I don't know. It just sounds too exactly what that color combo always does, and I like finding something interesting when I can.
Right. I was thinking about the Unhinged guy pitched somebody, I forget what the theme of it was, but basically it's just creatures with no abilities, deck.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
it's
Vanilla's
just straight vanilla boys.
Yeah, I know exactly
and
what
it
you're
seems
talking
kind of
about.
interesting. There's the one from.
It's mono green though, I think, right?
It's green and white. There's a commander from. Oh my God, what is the name of the plane? Fucking Avacyn? No, that's the angel from there. Where is Edgar Markov from? Where's Soren Markov from?
Innistrad.
Yes, Innistrad. The last time we went to Innistrad, where they were doing all werewolves and stuff.
Yeah, Midnight Hunt and.
Yeah, there's a
Now.
human from Midnight Hunt that, like, you can tap it for green and white, and then you can only spend it to cast creatures with no abilities, and then it does something else. But that way you have access to 2 colors. And
Yeah,
there-
I'm into that. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Vanilla
I think that
boys.
it's just vanilla boys. That's it. Just big, it's big, dumb, green, no brain shit. No thought needed. Just cast and swing. I like the sound of that.
Does vanilla? Wait, Does that include keywords though?
Correct.
Okay, so you can't have like something that's just trample but no ability.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Is I'm kind of like. All
You
right,
need all the
so-
trample enablers then.
Yeah. So well, there's like Beastmaster Ascension. Like
Yeah.
there's a ton of other shit where it's just like I'm just gonna be slapping shit down every turn, and it's like, oh yeah, this is a vanilla 7/3 for 5/5. What's up? Like what? Yeah. Like as early as turn 3, you could just be facing 7 damage out the face, and just I don't know. I think that would be super funny. It almost reminds me a little bit of the Xenagos deck, and it's like, but it's more fair. There's nothing sneaky about it. It's just like I'm gonna fucking ramp, and then I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do. But there is like there's a mono green bear that came out of Strixhaven that does the thing very good for that deck in particular. I forget what it does, but it's basically like creatures with no abilities get +2/+2, and hexproof.
Yeah,
and
they've been
they're-
trying
I
to
don't know.
give more stuff. They've been definitely since that commander that you're talking about came out. I feel like they've been paying attention a little bit every set to giving like maybe not every set, but like every other
I
set.
love
It's gotten like one thing.
I don't want to do bear
boys.
tribal, but I want to I want to pepper in like a couple of old dumb creatures that have no home other than in something like this. And I just want to be like what is that? It's like, oh, this is a Doofendorf. What? It's like you
heard me. You fucking heard me.
You
Son of
fucking
a
heard
bitch.
me, dude.
Dude, did you hear that the bonus card for Stardew was Krobus and its Academy manufacturer? Did I tell you this?
Really?
Yeah, I loved
That's
that.
pretty
I
dope.
was like, that's a dope fucking. I don't really have a deck that wants to do an Academy manufacturer at the
I
moment,
love
but I'm sure
Academy
that
manufacturing.
someday. I
You
mean,
might
who
throw it in
doesn't?
this deck.
Someday I'll want it. I know I will.
Yeah, you will.
I got a nice.
I'll trade you
Krobus.
mine for that one.
So I bought 2 secret layers. I bought foil and non-foil, and it seems that recently the foils don't hold value as much, or at least they aren't. Like literally, the non-foils go for more. It's not a special. It's just a traditional foil.
Yeah.
But and so I think people are always worried about pringling and stuff like that.
Right.
Mine arrived beautifully. They have not pringled a single bit. And
Nice.
oh fuck! Oh, hold on. Okay. I almost died. They haven't pringled it at all, and the foil treatment I actually think it looks great. It's kind of got this thing where it's not just like a big matte foil over the whole art, you know, where it's just even all the way around. There's certain aspects like the Stardew Valley card itself. It kind of has like the land where the ground isn't shiny, or isn't as shiny at least, and then so like the darker areas don't reflect as much, and the lighter areas it feels layered. It feels like there's more to the foil than a typical foil. So I'm actually very happy with it.
Nice.
That's the long and short of it, I guess. That was a long way of putting it.
Beautiful. Well, I'm happy.
Just because so many people are, I don't know, because I thought about opening the non-foils, but I just asked Brian when I was at work. I was like, "Yo, which one should I just like keep sealed?"
I still think we can win.
Because I didn't feel like I was really scalping anybody by just buying 2 and keeping 1. I feel like
No.
that's fair. Not like
It
buying
is.
5. But you know, there's a little bit of me that's like, yeah, these will go up over time. I mean, this one
It
has a
will.
mechanically unique.
And Stardew
Land
is
in it.
incredibly popular. A lot of people
Yeah.
really love that art, especially because I think didn't Concerned Ape come out with all the art for the all
Only,
those
only
groups?
the one that I bought. Not there's like 3 drops, and the other 2 drops are not his art. I only
Oh.
bought the one that was his art. That said, though, I do want to buy from the other ones just because now I'm trying to make my no pain no gain deck the mana barbs with a lifelink counter deck. That's gonna be my Stardew deck because there's so many cards that are from the drop that I already have in it, including the commander. But the other thing was, oh fuck, my tire. He blew up my tire, bro. Damn. The other thing is that from the other drops, they had a nice crop rotation, which is obviously in the deck.
Beautiful.
And I like the Arcane Signet with Cliff just like, fuck yeah. And it's just with a gigantic diamond.
I saw a bunch of
Up the
people
rig, yeah.
being like on Reddit that were like the seeing Elliot like face on versus from a side profile and being super turned off by him now. Just being like, I can't ever look at him the same. He's not a love interest.
That's exactly what I imagined. He's like a Fabian looking.
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
mean, I didn't really. I was
Fabio, that's what I mean.
I just don't think they should have done like.
Yeah, I mean that art is definitely underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little.
But I
think that's
Stardew
the
has-
most underwhelming.
But Stardew has a little bit of a weird jank to its art style, you know?
Yeah,
It's
it
a little
does.
bit janky, and it's an endearing janky for me.
Definitely.
And that's why I was like, these are actually by Concerned Ape. That's fucking awesome. I'm buying it. The other ones, I want like a card or 2. I'm sad. Emily is my favorite girl, bro, and I'm sad that Emily, the only card that she's on is sort of, it's sort of Forge and Frontier, whatever they called it for this. They called it Galaxy Sword or something, which is kind of underwhelming. It just gets like a land, whatever. But she also looks terrible on the art, in my opinion. I'm like, damn, they did my girl dirty. I like the ones by Concerned Ape. I just wish that he had done a crop rotation. I feel like that's just like a slam dunk flavor-wise for doing that, you know? For doing Stardew. I really wish crop rotation was in the one that I bought. So anyway, right now I think they're pretty cheap. They're not super expensive. They seem not very sought after, so they probably won't appreciate a ton. I mean, Stardew's popular, but I don't know. Feels like maybe the crossover with MTG players isn't massive. But I might buy a crop rotation and then a couple of those as singles. So I want a little bit more now that I already have the commander card being a Stardew card. And I don't have to like force them into the deck list. They're things that are just already in the deck list. Rites of Flourishing I didn't have in there, but I think I'm gonna find room for it just so I can include it. Because that's basically just what my commander does. So it's just like an extra of my commander. Which bites me in the ass, honestly, giving away land drops and giving away draw. I just wanted all 4 colors.
Fire in the void.
I was looking at building some old commander. I can't even remember what it was right now. I'd have to look at my mana box. I'm sure I saved it.
No one can hide from my sight.
मेरे मुताबिक चलो
Alright. You ready for this, JP? It's a lot of words on it. It's a 4-1 Azorius 6-drop. Rasputin enters with 7 dream counters. Remove a dream counter. Add a colorless. Remove a dream counter. Prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to Rasputin this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Rasputin started this turn untapped, put a dream counter on it. Rasputin can't have more than 7 dream counters. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that card? It's just, so I would just steal all the cards from Kenrith that let me tap and untap a creature. And I would make a bunch of dream counters, and I don't know. I don't fucking know what I'd do from there, JP, but it sounds silly and funny.
You're starting to understand my appreciation for my tokens. Because...
What, of Kenrith?
No.
What do you mean?
Like, the deck that I use that has the tokens
you're
generation thing going on. Yeah. What am I doing?
No, you're 4-color. Oh, yeah. Well, I'd probably figure out somewhat what I'm doing but if I actually put together a list and tried to build it. The issue is getting an actual copy of the commander is $165 minimum. So it would have to be proxied. Because he's just on the reserved list, but... I mean, he's a 6-drop commander that... I mean, it's not even like prevent all combat damage to him. I feel like if this card was made today, that second ability wouldn't say the next 1 damage. It would be like index all combat damage for the rest of the turn or something.
Tired of me yet?
Right.
But I don't know, I feel like most Azorius commanders are just like boring value engine or just like Staxy or Blink. And my white deck's already a Blink deck, so I really don't want another Blink deck. And I don't like Blink decks anyway. Like, my white deck's only half a Blink deck, and I think that's the right amount because I don't take super long turns with it super often.
Right. I like having the option, but having it dedicated towards that as a goal is so annoying. Especially, that's like, I think we've tried playing Brago. I don't remember who built it, but yeah, it was a total pain in the ass.
Is that the King Spirit thing? That...
Yeah, it's like every time he attacks or enters, you get to flicker everything. There was a commander that I tried to build when we first started playing called Rune, which is the Rhino guy. That was a nightmare. Too many colors to be doing that.
I'm also looking to build a, I'm gonna edit a precon to make the Expanse themed deck, and then I'll just proxy in a bunch of art of characters for it to be like a spaceship thing. But one thing that did kind of slow me down on being excited about it was when I talked to Brian about it, and he's like, oh yeah, I played that precon, just know that it's a solitaire turn precon. I'm like, oh really? I'm not gonna leave it exactly like the precon, but I'm gonna gut like 30% of it. But it's kind of the bones of it, and I'm like, I don't like taking long turns, because I'm usually too high to do it well.
I just can't believe that at this point in time people were vehemently against posting signage on the roads.
What are you talking about?
There's just no signs or anything on any corner of any major roadway that tells you that way. Like, you want to go to this town? That direction. If you want to go to this town, it's that direction.
Yeah.
If you ever come to a crossroads, you know what you'll find? Dirt.
My dick.
Vote for a map.
It's just nothing. And I already know I'm going the wrong fucking way.
So what do you put in that throwing bird in? Your
The
Donald
bird
deck?
deck.
Donald deck?
The bird's deck.
Bird's deck. What are you gonna be proliferating then?
1/1 counters.
Sure.
I think it's one of the commander's abilities to put a 1/1 counter on all the birds when he attacks.
Probably.
And there's a couple of other things that I want to sprinkle in that have the ability to do that, where it's just like, oh, maybe just if I could just, you know, for a certain cost, if I can somehow manage to spend a little bit extra just to put a 1/1 counter on something, it could be worth it. And then they might, I could see that blowing up if I end up going wide, and then I'm just constantly able to kind of occasionally put 1/1 counters on everything. Or if I could buff everything, then that even better. And then when Thrumming Bird attacks, if I could just make everything +1 more, that could be game ending at some point.
For sure. Got a lot of birds.
Burbs.
Have you seen this card? I'm just looking at my deck list right now, slotting some of these Stardew cards into my four color. Have you seen this card, Slippery Boggart? Because it's the only fucking card that I've seen that makes a hexproof counter. I don't think anything else in the fucking game does.
Slippery Bog Bonder.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Dude,
I have one of those.
This card is
very good.
so has gotten me so far when using that deck plenty of times. I don't think I've played it against you.
What is it?
I've played the
Flash
deck.
hexproof counter.
Yeah, Flash put a hexproof counter on target. I think it says creature. Hold on. I'm literally playing Overwatch and looking at it. Yeah, it puts it on a creature. Some of my cards in this deck just say put it on a permanent. But yeah, this one says creature and then I have to move it.
Forget what the synergy is, but there was some mention of adding nesting grounds to this deck that I want to build with the birds. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. So I think I have one of these. So I was gonna try and find it.
Nesting grounds? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nesting grounds is actually
So one of the abilities with the commander is that you can put a bird creature from your hand or your graveyard onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
Yeah, and it's like if it dies, it's exiled.
Yes, but you can then use nesting grounds to move the finality counter off of it onto nesting grounds.
Correct. I love weird counters, bro. I love weird counters.
Me too. I think they're great. I think they add a lot to the game. It's a bitch to keep track of sometimes. There was a deck that when I tried to get Samson into Magic, he bought I forgot the name of the deck, but I think he even gave it to me because he just kind of gave up on it. And honestly, it's not a deck I would ever want to play. I don't know. I did a bad job of trying to introduce him to Magic, basically. But it was the one like insect creature that was black, green, white. That like when it enters, if you have anything with keywords, he gets a counter of whatever keyword that is. So it'd be like he comes in, he enters.
Really,
with a flying
insects in
counter
white?
and a
I
trample
think insects.
counter and
When did insects play in white?
it started with a K. Let me see if I can find him real quick. I know he was insect-like. feel like it was Castro. No. Nope.
Oh god! I was wall riding and turned a corner and Ryan just grabbed me. Mid-pin.
That's always my favorite, is catching somebody off guard, charging it somewhere where somebody's not, hoping that somebody will just pop into that place when I get there, and then actually getting it is like the best feeling ever.
That's just my life as Lucio, bro. I feel like I'm like magnetic.
Yep. You probably are.
Well, the farther, I told you this recently, but the farther that a Ryan pin charges, the wider that his pin grab radius gets. So if he grabs you way towards the end of his charge, his grab radius is way farther and it's way easier to snag you. But if he's real close to you, it's pretty small. So he has to be accurate if you're close.
Right. Oh no, it is Cathril. I was like, bro, maybe I'm thinking of the bird that I was trying to build, because the bird's name is Castrol. And then the
I
one
thought
was
you were thinking of a
finding
catheter, like
is
that goes in a penis.
Cathril. It's a nightmare
Catheters.
insect.
Is it white?
Yeah, it's white,
Is it
black,
Phyrexian?
green.
Is that why it's
No.
white?
No, I think it's from Ikoria.
Huh. I just feel like I never see insects are like always Golgari.
He's
Or
5
just
for a
green or black.
3/3, and it says when he enters the battlefield, put a flying counter on any creature you control. If a creature card in your graveyard has flying, repeat the process for first strike, double strike, death touch, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. Then put a 1/1 counter on Cathril for each counter put on a creature this way.
That's pretty dope. What's the mana value?
It's actually pretty good. The mana, it's 2 white, black, green, so it's 5 total for a 3/3.
That's doable. I would build that. That's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, but it has white, and my other mill deck has blue, so that wouldn't work. But it would be interesting because I like the whole mill theme of that deck.
I've never built a mill deck yet. Well, actually my black deck was originally a mill deck, and then I was just reanimating shit.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of cheated with it being a precon, but after working on it, it feels so much better. Like, I found there was basically a mana dork that I found in my bulk the other day when I was looking for birds. That's 1 in a blue for a 1/1 that says tap for a color. It only generates a colorless, being a mana dork, but I don't really give a shit about that because it also says mill a card. So as soon as turn 2, I can just be like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
I'm
Milliken.
gonna ramp, and also no, it's not even Milliken. It was like obsessed something or something. It was like it's a blue card, so it's like a human something scientist or whatever.
Oh, it's the one that's the movie The Fly, and it flips. It flips, and you can turn it into a 3/2 flyer that's like a
No.
fly.
No, I don't think so. It's just a 1/1 mana dork for 1 in a blue, and it's a human that I can tap it for colorless and mill 1. Like that's part of the cost of you tapping.
And that's one of the things that got changed with the errata.
It's older. I think it might even be from the first visit to Innistrad or something, or what. I don't know. I have to. Hang on. I gotta pee.
Duplicating jetpack cat.
dire lack.
It's go time. Do something.
I always forget Tyler's stupid shenanigans with Sakashima with the non-legendary rule applying. It makes me want to, cause I have one. It makes me want to like.
You
take
have a
an-
Sakashima?
Yeah, I have a foil Sakashima.
Dude, I
That-
wanted one of those so bad.
I packed one out of the box that I bought at the time,
Oh,
and
I want a
I
Sakashima.
think I might have put it in my Joda deck, which has been missing since I moved out. And I went through my binder recently. Maybe it's still in my binder. I have a fuckload of other copies of other Sakashimas.
what do you mean? You mean actual
Not the
Sakashima?
same,
You mean
not the
like
same
effects?
one, but the different printings of Sakashima. Other
Let
than
me buy one
Commander.
off.
Hang on, let me see where my binder is, because I think. But hang on.
I'd like to buy one from you. If you have several. I've always wanted one. Originally, I wanted it for my Melik deck, but nowadays it would go in my blue clone deck because I want more clones, bro. All the best clone cards have to go in. But when I made my Melik deck and I was a little bit more focused on cloning Melik than I was on just blowing up.
I found my binder.
Yeah.
So let me take a look through here real quick, because there was a. I need to find nesting grounds too. But there's a burgeoning in here. Oh, I have a goldspan in here. That's kind of fun.
What's that?
Um,
Goldspan Dragon.
Yeah.
It's dropped a lot of price actually. I have that. That's one of the
That's
cards
good.
that's in my That's in my like to buy for decks list that I've actually gotten to see drop a lot, but I still haven't pulled the trigger on. Just because I don't
Yeah.
have a deck that. I think I originally added it for my treasures deck, and I took my treasures deck apart because it never worked out. The politics never happened the way that I wanted them to.
There is a. I have Sakashima the Imposter, and
Yeah.
a copy of Sakashima's Student.
The imposter's the one, or wait, the imposter? Is that? No, that's not the Sakashima that I'm talking about.
No, the one you're talking about is
A
from
Thousand
Commander Legends.
Faces.
Awaits us.
I thought you meant you
Yeah.
had several other printings of Sakashima, not him as a character, but of that card.
No,
I
Sakashima
want the
the
1,000
Imposter is still
Faces.
like $20.
Yeah.
1,000 Faces is 32. It does the
I
same
know.
thing, but not. It's okay. So Imposter says, when he comes into play, you may choose a creature in play. If you do, it enters as a copy of that creature, except its name is still Sakashima the Imposter, and it's still legendary. And it gains. You can do the thing. You can basically pay
Do the
2
thing on
and
each
2
upkeep.
blue, return it to its owner's hand at the end of the turn, and then you can recast it.
What's
So
the
yeah,
mana
it's
value?
It's worse. It's 2 blue for a 3/1.
It would be better if it was 3 mana or if it had 2 toughness.
Yeah, of course. So that's the first Sakashima. The other one that I have is Sakashima's Student, and that is also 2 and 2 blue, so 4 total. And you may have Sakashima's Student enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's a ninja in addition to its other types. And this one has ninjutsu for 1 and a blue.
Eh. But it's still legendary.
No, it's not at all.
Oh. But it's not a non-legendary copy. So if it copies a legendary creature, it will still be legendary.
It'll be the, yeah.
They have a lot of things that are more similar to that first effect that you read off. That effect has gotten reprinted a lot. Of like, it's
If you,
a
if you
copy
drop-
except its name is still blah blah blah. So it's a legendary
Yeah.
creature, but
I think the thing with this
it's not gonna
is
get sacked
if
to the
you
legendary rule.
if you want to go big for a big swing on something, you can basically, like, if you have any insane, like, enter the battlefield effects or something like that, or attack triggers, you can ninjutsu this out for 2 mana, and then even if it dies instantly from the legendary rule, you're gonna get the enter the battlefield effect, or you're gonna get a huge attack trigger doubled just for 2 mana, is basically what this is in my eyes.
I've thought about building a card that I bought originally for my my treasures deck. That again,
I have a spark double in
maybe
here
I'll
as
try
well.
to I'll try to rebuild my treasures deck, but I don't know that it would. Like, the deck worked, but the politics didn't go the way that I wanted them to.
Yeah.
People always spited me and never, like, with your clue thing. I feel like everybody takes your clues. You used to say that nobody takes your clues. For me, it was like no one ever took the bait. Well, I mean, I basically, with things like that, I kind of see what everybody else does. And it's like, if everybody else took the clue, I'm not going to be the one behind.
Yeah. I feel that.
So,
And nobody's gonna
granted,
respect
always
you for
takes
taking one for the team, right? Like it's always.
My
just kinda
previous
like,
pod was very much like pay your taxes. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like, nobody pay, nobody take it, and if somebody takes it, they're like, you fucking dick!
That would be me.
So then I feel like I've started taking it, but I feel like maybe at this pod, maybe Jolene will work better. But I think you guys will fucking hate her. Because the other issue with the deck is the way I built it. I love the idea of it on paper, but in effect, it draws so much hate. I don't know if you remember, because I definitely, this is the period when I was talking to you all the time about decks I was building. And it's the one where I'm giving people treasures, but then I play a ton of stacks, and I'm like, just use your treasures, bro. I gave you those, so you gotta use them. But then people would get pissed, and then they would kill me, and then they'd still have their treasures.
Why? Why so mad? Why?
People would just play because I would play shit like Sphere of Resistance and Winter Orb. I would make it so you could untap only 1 land. And I'm like, well, but you have 8 treasures. You have plenty of mana. But they're like, no, but fuck you. I want my lands.
They're like, yeah, but I actually would rather spite you. That
exactly. That's what always happens. And I was like, damn it. This doesn't. The way that I see it is, you have a bunch of lands limited by color, and you might not be able to cast anything. I'm giving you a bunch of shit. I'm giving you stuff that taps for any color, and it's literally the amount that you have of lands.
I don't make deals with terrorists.
See, this is why
I don't
took the deck
negotiate with terrorists.
This is why it's one of the only decks I've ever taken apart. I love it in concept, but diplomatically, people are just like, no, but fuck you. And then and the other issue is Jolene. It says that if you attack one of my opponents, you get a treasure. So it's incentivizing you to attack someone that's not me. But the other thing that ended up happening in practice was they would attack someone not me and get their treasure, and they would attack me.
Yeah.
So I was still getting hit. They were still getting treasures. And I was pissed. I was like, just let me just play by my minigame, damn it.
I know.
I'm giving
Trust
you
me.
mana. Why do you hate me so much?
Yeah, I learned this lesson a while back when I tried to build Thantis the Warweaver. And I built it. Basically, there was... Oh my god, fuck this guy. There was a cycle of creatures way back when that all gave a specific opponent like 2 to 3 or 4 creatures, and you would just get, it'd be like 5 mana, and I'm like, okay, I get a 7/7, but you get 2 2/2s or like.
I feel like giving creatures isn't as good as giving mana. I'm giving you fuel to do the thing you want to do already, but giving you creatures might not really do the thing your deck
I
is
forget
trying
what
to do at
Thantis
all.
did, but it basically goads everyone though. So my thought was like, if I play big dumb creatures for cheap that give everyone else creatures and then they can't attack me, then that would be fun. But Thantis, what does it say? All creatures attack each combat if able.
What
Whenever a
colors are
creature
it?
attacks you or a planeswalker you control, put a 1/1 counter on Thantis, and it has reach and vigilance.
What is that? Green something? Green red?
It's black, green, red.
Oh, I can't run that. Any of the decks that I would want it. Is it legendary?
It is.
Oh, because you said that you just said that you built that. I don't know.
I
It's kind
tried.
of fun.
It was a fun concept, and then in practice, it ended up being like it fell flat all the goddamn time, and it was like nobody wants to do this at all. And I was just like, all right, well, it was a fun idea in concept, and I'm sure it works elsewhere, but not here with these people. And then I
Yeah,
ended
that's
up
how I
giving up
felt.
on it.
That's how I felt with my treasure deck. Because
That's
my
how I
treasure
ended
deck
up with,
can
like,
be
a
so
ton of
fun.
niche cards.
I had a bunch of, but there's so many cool cards that I have that are just whenever an artifact hits the graveyard. It's not even just yours, your artifact, or your graveyard. Whenever a artifact hits the graveyard or dies, I had like a bunch of things that are like put a 1/1 counter on this, and I would end up with like a 32/32 guy.
Damn.
That was just because I would give everybody treasures, and then they would have to sack them. And then there's Viridian Revel, which I told you about. Every time an artifact hits an opponent's graveyard, draw a card. That card fucks for 3 mana. But it's one of those cards that it's like, it's only good if you know your pod. Kind of like my Dragon Scale guy card. But even then, I feel like I've put that Dragon Scale guy in and out of my white deck several times because dragons are just so commonly played.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's a tribal that's always gonna get support at least once a year. You know, there's gonna be a dragon deck thing.
Every set, there's
not
new
even.
dragon.
I don't know about every in-universe set. Maybe even then.
I mean,
Innistrad doesn't have
Blueburrow
any.
even got a fucking dragon. Like it was
Did
like
Blueburrow get a
there's
dragon?
dragon. Yeah, it was the hawk that had like 6 wings.
Oh, Dragon Tempest. Or the something Tempest. Dragonhawk Tempest.
Yeah, something. But I'm
I
saying,
actually
like,
forgot
dragons,
that that's actually a
dragons
dragon.
get love every fucking
Yeah.
because they know who they're selling to.
But I put that white card back in my deck, knowing that someday soon he was gonna play Smog.
Oh yeah, absolutely snipe that.
I
bitch.
wish I
Don't
could
let
have
him-
killed it.
Dude, I was a little annoyed when he was just like, he texted me individually when he was texting the group chat about building his Smog deck and stuff, and he messaged me and said something like, he was like, hey, can I rule 0 this into my deck because it's just like it fits the theme so well. And it was just the white enchantment that like gets him more treasure or something. But there's been a ton of other white enchantments that do a similar effect that have been kind of proven to not be as good as everyone thought they were going to be in practice.
Yeah.
So I just kind of let him have a pass. But he basically just, he was like, no, I'm just going to rule 0 this in because it's on theme. And I was like, oh, that's where we're at? Like, we're just going to do that now? And I don't know. I didn't really want to like make a
I
stink
think
of it
it's
or
'cause
anything.
nobody. If somebody made a stake of it, I guess he was.
I'm sure he
asking.
would, but
I was
I'm just like,
I was
I'm
like,
just
ah,
whatever,
it
dude.
won't
I
be
know
that
you just
good.
want to enjoy your Lord of the Rings shit, so I didn't want to say anything. I don't even really feel strongly one way or the other, but it was like, you're not even gonna consult everyone else because I gave you permission.
No, he did. He sent it to the chat, and I was just like, ah. I was kind of feeling out where you guys were at, but it was like, it's
Yeah.
definitely annoying.
I think it's
Card.
lame as hell. It's just like the card isn't even that good. I don't even mind you having a worse card than anything else that you could be playing, I suppose is how I saw it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? How did I end up here? Yeah, no shit, I can't be here. I just woke up here. I'm sorry.
Record scratch. You might be wondering why I got here.
Yeah, somebody just like came in here. I woke up in a private area, and this guy came in and got all pissed at me. Like, how did you not see me here the last 8 hours? kind of place are you running here? Paired hand hint. Can't talk to you, but you're a named character. Talk to Friedrich Kamau. Shut up and take my money.
You know, people really hate that episode apparently. There was like recently a thread on r/Futurama that was like, what's your like least favorite episode? And that was a lot of people's. And I was like, is it excellent? No. But people really hate the Susan Boyle thing, and I'm like, I don't know, it wasn't that funny, but you know, I feel like other parts of the episode, were pretty fucking funny though.
I thought so. I love the goat.
I was yeah.
Them playing taps and him kicking the goat into the pool was disgusting.
Yeah. I can't believe
I
that
loved
people
it.
consider it that worse than some of the others. Like, some of those, sometimes when they do like I love the original Tales of Interest, but sometimes when they do those 3 sub-show episodes.
The salmon and the turtles and the birds.
Yeah,
like, back to back. Yeah.
that one wasn't
Those were a
very good.
little
And the
dull
one that
for
was
me.
the one that was like the Smurfs and shit. That's my least favorite Futurama episode.
What's your favorite one-liner in Futurama?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many.
There's always one that jumps out to me, and it's the episode where they all go to God damn, what's the Boron Kid, and then they have to like, it's men versus women the whole time. I forgot what planet they go to, but basically the one side character, I don't even know if she has a name, but there's always this old chick smoking the cigarette with the saggy tits and the dress.
Yeah.
And the what did they all turn into something or something?
They all switched genders.
Oh, okay. She says, I don't even know if, now that I'm rethinking it, I'm forgetting what the context is, but one of her things that she says off the cuff is like, I got a lichen that needs a licking. Yeah, and that always stuck with me for the longest time, and I was like,
Really?
what the
I don't even remember that one. My favorite quote by her, one of my favorite quotes
you know
is
what
a
it
quote by
is?
her is, it's
I
like
think
die.
it is the tail.
Yeah.
It's the Tales of Interest episode, I think.
Yeah.
Where she,
Not if it's
her
the one where she
voice.
switches. The switch genders is the full episode, right?
No, that one, she has another really great one-liner where they're all like seeing like a mirage, and she's like, "It's a Tommy Hilfiger."
Oh yeah, Tommy Hill. No, I think that's the fat cat lady.
Oh, you're right. She
There's two
says
of them.
that, and then the other chick says something else, and then somebody's
want
like,
another
"I
Tommy
think it's
Hilfiger."
whatever we wanted to see."
I do think that every time I think of Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy Hilfiger.
But my favorite thing from the skinny lady that is always smoking is her saying like, die young and leave a pretty corpse. That's what I say. And Bender's like, you ought to say something else.
That's what fucking Stanley says, and I always quote Stanley from The Office, being like, you know what they say, drive fast and leave a sexy corpse.
You ought to say something else.
You want to say something else?
For path to walk.
30 seconds remaining.
I love it. Oh my god. Whenever I hang out with my family at the house when Billy's there, it is just constant movie quotes back to back to back. It's like a whole nother language, honestly. And one of the like one of them, we quote Talladega Nights like all the time. And one of them is like, it's like, oh, my Nana's birthday's coming up. I don't know what to get her. She's gonna be 85. And the guy's like, get her a coffin. And he just keeps drinking.
Great minds are always persecuted.
God, I am so, I don't know that I don't think I'll ever play hardcore ever again. Unless I play the first one on hardcore if I'm really feeling like demeaning myself again with all of this shit. I actually started focusing up on the main storyline to kind of like end this out because I'm starting to get like super pissed off every time I go to bed and it spawns me somewhere else and I gotta navigate my way all the way back to the city.
Yeah.
Only then to navigate the city itself.
Are all of these bad perks terrible? Like, do you have to take them all, or are they is it
You have to
like,
take them all
can
if you want the
choose them?
achievement. You can choose them, but
I
if you
see.
take them all, you get
That's how you
another
get the achievement. I
achievement
see.
at the end.
I see.
Do you want me to reread them for you?
No, you're talking about the sleepwalking one specifically is always the problem.
There's one when you get it. There's a 50% chance to hurt yourself when you're gathering herbs, and it'll like reduce your movement speed to 25% for like 20 seconds. Oh. This is so funny because it's like the only specific one that's like just because it's hardcore. And normally when you can see yourself on the map, you can talk to people and ask them for directions. And this one is specifically says you can't ask people for directions, so it's harder to find your way around. And you're even shy with the bathhouse girls, so you can't request all their services. Because of your taciturn nature, you also gain speech experience 25% slower. So you can't fuck bitches at the bathhouse, and you gain speech 25% slower, and you can't ask people for directions. That's just one debuff.
You're not allowed to know where you're going.
I still can't even pronounce what the debuff is that makes me sleepwalk.
Coming in hot.
Somnambulant?
Going loud.
Somnambulant? It's gotta be a specific word from something. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
one of the debuffs is called Numbskull, and it gives you the definition first before what the actual effect is, and the effect reads, how should I put it? You're not the sharpest quill in the inkwell. In order for you to understand anything, people will have to repeat it at least twice. And then it says the actual debuff is you gain experience 40% slower. Period. You gain experience 40% slower. Period.
Damn.
I thought that was really funny.
Our minds are shackled. Submission is the key.
There's one where it's just like you just have heavy feet or something, and it's just like the durability of any boots that you wear will be reduced by 50% like faster.
Oh yeah, you
Just from walking around. And I was like, God damn, like my boots are always fucking broke. That's crazy. I started going through shoes like potato chips. I just started buying them and keeping extra pairs on hand, and then when they like run out, I just throw them away and I put a new pair on. That was my solution. I just started making enough money where a lot of these problems just went away.
Receive my aid.
How much money do I have right now on hardcore? I was actually surprised because I stopped keeping track. Oh my god. I have 40,000. That's pretty good. That's enough to do whatever the fuck I want for the rest of the game.
You do it, baby.
But there could
Treat you
always be
well.
more. There could always be more. Like I said, I'm a dragon. There's this other, I think I was talking to Billy about this the other night, but I don't think I mentioned it to you. Did I tell you about the sword that I crafted, the Sword of the Four Evangelists?
I don't think so. Or wait,
So-
about Excalibur and shit? I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, so I probably did talk to you about this yesterday. Yeah, the writing on the blade in Latin is like iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another.
Yes.
I love that. The blade looks sick as hell too. I really, really like it. It looks a lot better than the one from the main story, honestly. Fuck off. Excuse me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
This music stops for no one.
Meteor strike.
Good boy. I love it when the dog kills a bandit and then I loot them and they've got like some food on them and I just immediately am like, good boy, and I like give him like this guy had a dried perch on him and I'm like, here, this is a snack for you. You are my king.
Want some Halo stuff? We need to keep momentum. Hello.
Damn. Here we got his ass. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm taking that. Oh. I still haven't even done. Now I'm kind of torn because I'm progressing the main story, trying to complete it, and it almost makes me like I don't know if I want to prolong this anymore. Because I also there's a whole DLC that requires you to like go to a monastery. And then it basically goes into lockdown, and you're kind of stuck there for the remainder of the DLC. But you kind of have to. I love the way that they do it in both games, because in the first game you have to like basically infiltrate a monastery, so you have to like go and convince somebody who is like gonna be like joining the priesthood to just like not go, and then you impersonate them. And then you basically go in and you have to find somebody who's like gone into hiding, and by going into hiding in a monastery, they're basically in like the most secure location in the region.
Get in there, Bob.
But this story is like more of a I forget exactly what the problem is. I think there's a scare that they might be dealing with the bubonic plague. So they put the whole place into quarantine.
How to do it.
But honestly, some of the best parts of the game were like doing shit like that. Like going from like raising a bunch of skills at a bunch of other things. They're all applied individually in different ways throughout your experience at the monastery. It's not so much about combat, but it is really interesting about providing a ton for world building and learning Latin. And like a lot of the times, like sometimes they always have a lot of what monks do as a job is like they transcribe books. So they'll like convert books from Latin to whatever else they were speaking at the time, or vice versa. So they usually take other books that are written and then they transcribe them into Latin so that they can be mass produced. And that's like one of the mini games a lot of the time when you're in there is like how good you are at speech and scholarship depends on how well you can like transcribe yourself when you're doing this to impress people and make a good impression and blah blah blah. And in this DLC there's like two of the parish priests who are like at the top of the food chain there, who like every night they like go downstairs and they drink the communion wine until they get trashed, and they like play dice and shit. And it's like highly like you're just always catching people doing naughty shit all the time, and then you just get into everyone's good graces and you're like, I am the naughty king here.
I am the king of the naughty.
Your favorite animal isn't a turtle?
What, because of the hat? Do you wear a frog on your head?
Yeah.
That's me.
Sometimes.
Oh, but the since you may not play it forever, I'm gonna spoil it for you. There's somebody there who there's rumors that somebody important was buried there at the monastery, and what they had on them was a piece of the cross of that which Jesus was crucified upon. So it's a holy relic, basically. And then you end up finding like a locket or something with a piece of splintered wood inside of it, which, you know, it's like you get to hold a piece of the cross that Jesus was crucified upon, if the rumors are true, which is kind of crazy.
When you fish earlier, it was just the fish on that food.
Probably.
I wouldn't touch it.
That's probably why.
Tell him.
Because I was like, butter should spray this. And I
It's
looked at my
delicious.
paper towel.
It's uni butter.
Disgusting fish.
Yeah, say words.
It's uni butter. It's made with a sea urchin.
So disgusting.
People pay a lot of money for that salty sea air taste in their butter.
That's true. There's a place in Boston that makes bagels exclusively, and they fly all of their water in from New York that they use to boil the bagels.
That's great.
Because they're like traditional New York bagel, or the closest thing you could get to having a New York bagel somewhere else.
Insane. Water weighs a lot.
No shit. But apparently it works. I don't know. Crazy. Oh god.
I don't remember why I have Star of Extinction in this deck. This card is hilarious though.
Oh.
It's rough for 7 mana.
Probably for a good reason. I don't know what reason.
I probably had it. I remember why I originally bought it. I originally got it from my Melik deck because I had it I guess because it's funny to combo with Repercussion. It says destroy target land. Star of Extinction does 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker.
Yeah, the red.
Yeah.
Board wipe, yeah.
But then I have Repercussion. That's whenever a creature's dealt damage, its controller takes that much damage.
Shit.
So if you have 2 or more creatures, I can just wipe you for 40 damage.
Get good.
But it's so much mana, I don't feel like it's good enough. It worked better in Melik because Melik made it cheaper.
Right.
But good. My ultimate is ready.
I'm at a point where I just like every day I come back home and I talk to the chick who runs the place and I'm like, yo, how's trade doing? And she's like, I got the coin for you, Reed. She just gives it to me. It always ends up being at least $2.5 grand. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, thanks, B. Every day, just feed me that money.
restored.
Helden sterben nicht.
Objectives in my hands.
This will give us an edge.
I just was looking at Reddit and there was a video on for Kingdom Come that somebody was like, "Forgive me, Father, I have sinned." You could like at a certain point you can get a perk where you can like pray at altars and like like within the next it gives you a buff for 12 hours where if you were to receive a lethal blow, instead you just don't die and it like reduces you down to 20 instead or something. And it's also just kind of like a world building thing where you can just go and recite some prayers at the thing and it gives you the buff anyway. And it's like Henry is like walking along the road and there's just a random shrine somewhere where like a villager is like praying at it and he like he just like nonchalant as fuck, smooth as fuck, like walks up behind the guy, crouches and assassinates him immediately, grabs the guy, stabs a dagger right through his throat, drops his ass right in front of the grave, and then kneels before it and he's like, "Forgive me, Father." He like starts into prayer right away.
Man, that's all it takes. As long as you're forgiven.
If you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing.
EMP activated.
Yeah, man. As I'm putting these starter cards into my thing, it's crazy how the foil difference in price is. For the Swords to Plowshares, non-foil is $10.38. Foil is $4.91.
Holy shit.
I don't know why it's so drastic on that. I mean, you know, it's still early
I think
in
it's
the
the
layer.
stipulation.
I'm sure it'll
the
balance out a
quality,
little bit over time.
It's like
But
the
I feel like
product quality.
But my
versus
product
the
quality is pretty
history.
good. That's why I'm surprised.
No, I know, but I think that might be why people are like, "Oh, well, it will Pringle in time," or whatever. Whatever the stipulation is that they've already kind of like established for themselves. Like, it's gonna be hard to come like for the. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Maybe it doesn't look as good in foil. I don't have the visual reference in front of me, but what do you think? Because I know sometimes
I
the
feel like it
foiling
looks
on
pretty
the
good.
floor cards can wash out a lot of the color.
I feel like it looks great. I feel like the color's still vibrant and pops. Especially because this art is so, like, simple, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That said, I can't look at the non-foil. I left them in the thing sealed.
Yeah.
I didn't open it.
Well, I mean,
But
I'm sure the non-foil is just more of a matte look. That's like it pops probably a little bit better without there being all of that foil.
That said, I don't really care about the ones that I play in my decks. That's why I asked him which ones he thinks is gonna appreciate better. And I kept that one sealed, and then I put the foils in my decks. But I feel like they look pretty good. It's crazy that it's so drastic. I doubt it'll stay that wide over time. I feel like it must like balance out over time. It's just a short-term thing.
My ultimate is ready. No. Yeah.
Join with me.
Crazy. I just recognize this guy during this cutscene and I forget all the time that it's Sir God, like the guy from the first game that you also get to play as occasionally in the second game, Godwyn, is a major character in the story, and his dad is still alive. Like his dad is like one of the burghers that, or one of the noblemen that like run an entire property and region in this world. And he's like having a discussion with the other nobleman that I'm trying to make a deal with right now, and it's just interesting seeing him because I'm like, how the fuck old does this guy need to be? Because, well, I guess Godwyn treats his body like absolute shit. He's an alcoholic and stuff, but this guy, I'm like, how is he still alive?
Evolution is a painful path to
Hey man, life expectancy in the medieval times was just an average. Some people beat the odds.
setting out the welcome mat. That's more like it.
Choose your map. Welcome to Oasis.
You know, sometimes I'm still a little bit burned that I didn't get the bonus card in my Fallout Secret Lair when I see that it's worth fucking over at 1K. Like I deserved it. It should have been me.
I feel a little bad. We're about to ruin their
It should
day.
have been me.
You got the demon on your side. Easy.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Turn it up, turn it
1.
up.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
All right, let's move out.
sound check.
Step right up. Our minds are shattered. Submission is the key. Flourish. To start again.
呪いを助けれ
We got him where we want him. At feast. They got us outnumbered. Reborn from the dark.
Spotted an enemy. Enemy spotted.
Coming for ya. Flourish.
Spotted an enemy.
Arriva la punizione! Impenetrable!
Resurrection. Convile.
Spotted an enemy.
For the parched. Seldom one with ease.
Enemy spotted.
Best round lost. Complete. Score 0-1.
My soul hungers.
Weather report? Lots of sun.
Welcome to El Buffet, the heart and soul of Oasis fine dining.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
For the parched.
Fueled and ready.
Enemy spotted. chaos returns.
Is a enemy spotted. Passed down for generations.
Over here. Spotted an enemy.
A feast.
Over here.
The pain will be endless. Eyes open. Vamos! Great minds are always persecuted. Is my aid manifest? What is it now? To start anew.
I'm gonna send you a picture of the absolute drip that I have on
Ladies and
right now.
gentlemen, start your service.
Yeah.
I just want you to be able to see the scabbard on the sword and everything. It's super cool. Honestly, every picture that you take of a digital screen is always kind of pixelated and shit. So, but you get the idea.
I must recharge. Hold on.
Over here.
Big star lap.
Spotted an enemy.
Okay. Let's go again.
Is inevitable.
Nice.
Like,
I can't tell you how fucking hard I laughed when you photoshopped yourself, like sitting the way Billy was sitting onto the picture he sent the other day in record time. That was impressive.
good. Because it made me laugh. I made myself laugh.
Honestly, I was fucking dying when I pulled it up,
I
which
thought that
sucked
was
because
so
I
funny.
didn't get to see it the moment you sent it. So there was like an additional 6 messages on top of that. So I had to scroll up, and when I saw it, I absolutely busted out. I was like, what the fuck? You're like, oh, sorry, I can't make game night. I'm actually with Billy right now. It was awesome.
I definitely made myself laugh with it. I actually never showed Kat that. I thought it would be funny. Well,
world evolves, and so must we with it. Hi.
Let's make this quick.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Roll out.
I just showed it to Cat.
The picture.
Yeah. Just the interaction.
Breaking up the forest.
Time for a ring. Group up. Let's get into a real rhythm.
That makes me laugh. I mean, it was definitely one where I'm like, I about done myself.
How
I
did
thought it
did you
was
just
funny.
have that ready to go? That you
No,
propped
I did it
yourself,
on my.
or-
No, I just did it on my phone.
No shit.
Yeah, you can like hold. You can hold something,
You
and make it
hold
into
it,
a.
and then it outlined you, and you just.
You can
copy
make
and
it into a
pasted
sticker. Yeah, you can make it you can make something into a sticker.
Oh.
Cat does it all the time with like pictures
That's
of our
funny
cats.
as fuck.
And then I just downloaded the image that he sent, and then I just went into edit, and I was like, add sticker, and I just put myself
That's
in there.
insane, bro. The fact that you just had that so ready to go was amazing.
Like I said, it made me laugh a lot. I was like, I hope this is funny for them because it's very funny to me.
Dude,
Sometimes you gotta just do stuff for yourself, you know.
I forgot to tell you. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I fucking go on the meme. What is it called? The meme generator thing that I use all the time. I think I always crop it out whenever I don't give them credit.
You can
But it's-
just the basic photos on iPhone now have
The Meme-matic
you can,
or whatever.
You can make stuff on iPhone pretty easily now. Like I
Yeah.
showed you when we were at Magic, my mom sent a thing that was like, when I think that I'm high maintenance, blah blah blah, and I just scribbled over it, and I
Yeah.
was just like, when I think I'm high, but then I smoke. And now I'm like really high.
I bet your mom loved that.
Carter did, and he was my target audience. Oh
How's
fuck!
Carter?
I dropped my beat. He's good. I worry that he does nothing but work,
Yeah,
but he's good.
probably.
Hanging with him in Montana was a lot of fun. I love that kid.
Good. Yeah, he's hard not to like. There's no way to like really see like.
He's such a dick on
sword.
video games, though.
I love.
I'm like, dude, you need to play video games with me. And he's like, I'll probably lose interest unless I can like make somebody upset. I'm like, dude, just like you can't just play a game. And he's like, no, it's like when I was playing, I got banned on Valorant for several weeks because I would get bored and just start shooting my teammates in
He's like,
competitive.
no.
I'm like, you're such a nice person in real life. Why do you have so much hate in your
He's
heart?
like, this is my kink.
It's like, I don't know, sometimes I get it, but it's like, he's like, I just started shooting my teammates in Valorant during a competitive match, and I'm like, dude, it's like, it's not
He's
even
like,
that
I started
funny.
having impure thoughts.
It's not even that funny. The shit he does in Grand Theft Auto is pretty funny. In Grand Theft Auto, it's pretty funny. I don't know, it's just like,
I actually
Team Fire, just straight up Team Fire isn't that funny. That's just
Carter
like,
strikes
dude,
me as
calm
the guy
down.
who's like, I exclusively make Smurf accounts to go on CS:GO and get into comp matches and just throw and shoot my own teammates. over and
Absolutely is
over.
the type of shit that Carter would do. For
What
his
a
birthday,
degenerate.
I didn't know what to get him, so I just gave him $80 for buying Grand Theft Auto, and he's like, "Do it," because he's like, that's the only game I'm excited for. I can't wait
Yeah.
to fuck with people.
I can imagine. Did you ever see the video of the guy who made a character that looks exactly like the valet outside of the casino?
Oh, you told me about.
Oh
about
my
it.
god, if I can find that, I will send it to you if I can find it. But it is the funniest fucking shit I have ever seen. Because 100% that guy has the most punchable face out of anybody in the entire game. And I am subject to actually fist fighting him every single time I pull up to the casino. And I know a bunch of other players are the same. So for him to get malicious and vindictive over it, and it was so funny, like somebody walk up, like try and like throw a hand at him, and he blocks it and pulls out a gun, and the guy was so startled, he literally had no idea what to do with himself. But it was honestly the funniest part about it is just how exact they got the character to look identical. And they got the outfit and everything. I don't know. I
Doesn't
don't even
it
know
always
how.
show a name over your head though?
I think if you do something, you can be invisible if you stand still for long enough. Don't quote me on that.
These music rivalries get heated, man.
I need healing.
Only through struggle do we survive.
Surrender to my will.
An enemy here. Here they come.
Stay put. Band together.
I found it. Oh, okay. So he even explains it early on. He's like, so the plan is, 1, go ghosted so my nickname and radar blip won't show up. So you can pay to go ghosted as one of the options from the NPCs on the phone.
Won't they stay down?
Makes sense.
This is gorgeous. It's just 3 minutes of this guy absolutely beating people's ass when they pull up at the casino.
Yeah, I love high effort shit like that. Fuck.
Thank you.
I must harden my habits today.
Oh my god.
That's glorious. I love this.
I love that he literally, like, in one of these, he, like, is just standing there while shit's going down, and he literally pulls out a cigarette and, like, smokes it like an NPC would.
Now traveling.
Taken the lead. Vote for a map.
Insane.
Arriving at Antarctic Peninsula.
Oh my god. Somebody else in the like not in the comments but on the feed of Top on GTA Online found that they posted the opposite perspective of every victim from the original video. They were like, remember my valet prank? So I searched every victim's profile to see if they recorded a POV of being jumped by the casino valet, and this is hilarious. And it's literally like a montage of every clip of him dicking on somebody from their perspective.
That's amazing.
This one's a lot shorter, but it is funny.
Hey, check in.
Here we go. Group up.
It's like literally physically chasing this guy down. That is so funny. I always do this now, where I get to a point, and I just cannot.
What, win a brawl?
No, like on, it's like, hey, now this quest requires me to go all the way to the other side of the map, and I'm just like, no, I'm tired. Like, I can't. It's like, it's gonna take me like 5 to 10 minutes to run all the way over there at least, and I just don't have that energy right now.
Yeah.
Are you still playing Overwatch?
I am.
How much longer are you gonna be playing Overwatch?
Maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
I would like to join you for a game or two.
Do it. Oh! I died.
Hang on, I'm saving and exiting this.
Time for a remix.
Game over! Огонь по готову!
Hot days ahead. Get the fuck out of here with that. Man, I was working outside like most of today, and it was so fucking hot after 10 a.m. Every second after 9:45, it was so fucking hot. And then on my way home, the truck like has the digital display that tells you the temperature outside, and it was like it's literally 99 teetering on 101 degrees.
Oh yeah, when Kat and I were running errands the day before, the dash said 101.
Yeah, I was like, God damn. And it hasn't rained either. It's been teasing rain, and there's been a bunch of heat lightning, but there's been no rain.
No, it's because of the whole
occasional
the heat complex thing. The heat dome. That's what they call it. The heat dome, El Nino.
El Nino.
It's what caused the winter to be colder this past winter. But it makes the summer hotter.
True. I hate that.
Because of less
forward to
rain.
the fall.
Less rain.
I'm not slowing down.
Yeah, there's like less in the air. I bought a bottle of, I had Allison over tonight, and I bought a bottle of wine, but we never opened it, so now I'm enjoying it. I got a Pinot, I think a Pinot Grigio.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to go get some more though before we get started.
No hiccups so far. Let's keep it that way.
You picked the wrong fight.
Justice reigns from above.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm still trying to finish up this match.
Next round.
Oh, it's no worry. No fish.
Where do you work tomorrow?
Same place I was at today, in Windermere. West Side Shops.
West Side.
Yeah, it's a little shopping
Fuck.
plaza. Full of bougie ass people. But you know what? There's a Roka's market over there. You ever been to a Roka's? Probably not.
Probably not.
It's a Brazilian market.
Really?
And yeah, it's basically like a Brazilian delicatessen.
Cat would love to go to a Brazilian market.
And it like they're pretty common throughout Orlando and the central Florida. So just look up Roka. It's like ROKKAS. It's like Roka's, like their place. So comma S. But it's like or apostrophe, whatever. It's like they have a full deli full of Brazilian meats, sausages, cuts, everything you could possibly want to throw on the grill or in the oven or on the fryer. And they have all Brazilian brand everything. Like, it's just a grocery store, but they also have a deli, and then they also have like God, what would you? This is why I call it like a delicatessen, because it's almost like they have like a little side portion of the store where you could just get lunch, and there's like it's not a restaurant, but it's like a little seating area where you could definitely go up and get whatever you want made for you, and then you just sit there and eat if you want while you're shopping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this match and take the penalty. The penalty is only 2 minutes, which is probably less than what it's gonna take to finish that match. Send me the name of where it is.
Yeah. I'll look up wherever the nearest one is. Yeah, I guess it is the one that I'm working at tomorrow. If you ever go to Roca, if you ever go to Roca's, be sure to pick up a case of the Guaranas. Those
Guaranas? You mean Guaranas?
Guaranas.
Yes, Cat loves Guarana.
I do too. I like the sugar-free one though. It's too sweet otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know. He says get the sugar-free Guarana. I can't drink. She gets the regular one, and I'm like, God damn, I can't drink that shit.
I
It's
know,
like
but
syrup.
that shit is too sweet. It's way too sweet. If you haven't, I would highly recommend, if you ever do make a trip over to Roca's and stock up on Guarana, try that on ice with some rum. Awesome. Awesome.
Cat says hi. And she
Hi,
has, I
Cat.
think, added it on with rum. Her dad
Yeah.
tends to bring us a bunch of Brazilian stuff. Whenever he visits, he goes to the Brazilian market there.
I mean, you can literally get like chicken hearts at the deli at this place. It's awesome.
Condensed milk to make Brazilian lemonade and brigadeiro.
Yeah, Brigadeiro is very common. It's not my favorite though, honestly. Don't tell her I said that. I just don't do rich very good. It's also a little bit of a texture thing.
Alright, I'm back. I
Welcome
peed
back.
and I'm not banned anymore. I'm back, baby!
That's the best way to come back.
Choose your map.
With an empty bladder. And unbanned.
That's my secret, Captain. My bladder's never empty.
I'm always unbanned.
Yeah, I brought home like 3 half bottles of wine, and Cat hasn't really been drinking it this week, so I just went through like probably a bottle's worth of wine. I have a little bit left.
We diving in this bitch.
We dive in!
Did you see that one of the main actresses from Malcolm in the Middle died recently?
No. What main actress?
She was young.
Oh,
Well,
was
I don't think
from
she was a main
I know who you're.
actress.
I know. I know who you mean now.
Hayden
Context, but I'm like,
Panettiere.
yeah, I'm surprised that you associated her with Malcolm in the Middle over all things.
Forget
I
regulation.
don't even think I
After
remember
this
that she was
mission,
Malcolm in the Middle.
I think it's only because I'm
She
not
was
even
in
on
Until
the Malcolm.
Dawn.
I'm not even subscribed to the Malcolm in the Middle subreddit, but since I've looked at it a couple of times, it like a ton of Malcolm in the Middle shit has been pushed on my feed recently as tribute.
I remember her most recently from the Until Dawn video game. Yes, I have seen that video game. It's very much like a movie as a video game type video game. Choices matter type shit. Similar to Detroit Become Human. But it's like a horror game.
Oh, that's a new one for me.
It's from like 2017 or something.
Oh fuck! What am I doing? Where am I going?
I don't know, we're all dead.
Yeah, that's why I backed off.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourself.
God damn. God damn, bro.
I've kind of been getting fucked tonight. Sorry to tell you.
Alright, it's alright. I'm
I
getting.
don't know.
I was like, I've been the last person alive twice now.
Guess I'll go,
Which is a
where-
little crazy. I just know we can kick these guys' ass, which is what's pissing me off. I'm like, we rolled through them on the first push, and now, like, what just happened? Fuck you, dude. Why can I not get any speed in here? Jesus Christ. I was trying to swing around the fucking thing in there, and I just could not do any amount of speed to boop anyone.
I'm switching off of field to go to... Damn.
Somebody else went Ryan. My god. They're just raping my ass before I can even get out of that room.
Yeah, that's why I just went to go crack so I can go all and not damage. I killed something.
Terrible.
I got kills, but then the round ended. I would
Say I'm
just switch
probably
off the
just-
ball and go to something
Yeah.
that can do damage.
Looks like I'm going to be in the air, so call if you need me on the ground.
Loosen up. This is supposed to be fun.
I figure out who I'm taking out to make room for Magus of the Moon. I really don't have many creatures in my Zada deck in the first place.
Sure don't.
I
Don't
like
need 'em.
having as many creatures. Well, I do. I just focus on creatures that make more creatures.
Bro, where the fuck is this Mercy that I just had at my bag? Oh man, I literally, you ate every single second of that Matrix before you went down.
I was trying to backpedal and I got stuck on the car. Dude, there's this card in my Zada deck that I'm like, I don't know. I threw it in because the idea of it is amazing. But you know, it might be one of those cards that's just the idea that's amazing. But it's a 2-drop that says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +3/+0 until end of turn.
That's pretty hot.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. It's a 1/2 by default. But when I'm casting a ton of spells that are also buffing it, sounds awesome. But it has no synergy otherwise. But my whole thing with Zada is I tend to build up until I can just explode all in one turn and just cast 4 spells at least. So if I cast like 3 or 4 spells, then so many.
I think I just stomped somebody by spawning the thing in. This sucks ass.
I killed Orisa.
Squeegay. Got him. Yeah.
Ah. Moira came up from behind me and zapped me down.
Fuck! I committed on that Orisa. Oh, I guess she went down anyway. Oh,
Rocket barrage incoming.
Somebody touch. I died. I wanted to drop that tire. They sniped me from so far away.
good lord.
I can make it.
That was fun.
That's one word for it. I wonder if I should check out this Dread Horde thing.
Dread
It's a-
Horde General?
Dread Horde Arcanist. It's a 1/3 for 2 mana that's already got trampled. It says whenever it attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard mana value less than its power without paying its mana cost if you would exile. I just feel like that's pretty good. It sounds really good on paper. I feel like I've never played it and it done a big thing though. But casting, like, that's another. It says that you cast it, so it triggers Zada if I target Zada with the thing that it casts. But I feel like I can't name a single time that it did that, and it was awesome. Maybe I'll have to take that out. I don't know.
I was brave enough to vote for random.
I
And
vote
here
for
we
random
are.
all the time.
Prepare for battle. Select
I love attacking and defending on this map as Ryan so much.
I also got Screaming Nemesis, and I think I'm gonna have to find room in my Melik deck for this. I think what's his name? Brandon played this recently, but to refresh your memory, I loved this card when it came out. It was 3 mana. It's a flying 3/3. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, it can't gain life for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game, you can't gain life.
Try it.
That's mean.
That is mean, but if
love
somebody,
that.
if you truly have somebody at the table who just does not give a fuck about that, I can absolutely see that.
Yeah, but
them
that's the
eating
thing.
it.
I don't care. But then if they don't care about the can't gain life, then I still did damage to your fucking face, which is all I really cared about in the first place.
No, absolutely.
And it's a 3 mana drop.
It's a win-win.
It's a 3 mana flying 3/3. All right, so
Yeah.
don't even worry about the rest. 3 mana flying 3/3.
Yeah, the
That's
rest
worth
is
3 mana.
absolute pushed butter.
That's worth 3 mana already. But also, I wish that I had more than one copy because Smog, not the one that Brandon's playing, but the Rakdos one, where it's like whenever Smog is dealt damage, make that many treasure tokens. There's a Blazing Sunsteel, which is a 2-drop equipment equipped for 4. Whatever it's dealt damage, deal that much damage to any other target. And I had that in Melik, and I bought this card for like 40 fucking cents. And it's now a $15 card. And I'm like, man, I wish I had bought 10 of these.
Yep. Always the case.
But I bought that card for 40 cents. It is a $15 card now. It's a Smog.
Hell yeah.
It's just that it's an equipped 4 card. That's the thing. Equipped for 4 mana?
When Brandon
That's a
played the
lot of
Shadow
mana.
Spear the other night, I was like, oh shit, I
Did
have
he even
one of
play?
those.
Did he even play Shadow? I'll be honest, I didn't even notice that he played the Shadow Sphere. It didn't do anything memorable.
I get constantly reminded of
Fuck.
cards that I own. I feel like that I'm like, wait, what? Like, that could be so good for something else that I've been thinking about recently that I just haven't considered.
You should consider things. Shadow Spear is a staple. I don't have one, but it's one of those.
It
cards
is a
I'm
staple.
Like, oh, I need a keep. I need a copy.
That's another one of those cards that I just randomly packed when I was buying packs at the time. I
That's
didn't even
one
buy a
that-
box or anything. I just like, I think that was like a Target pack that I was feeling good one day, getting groceries.
Nice. That's one that when I was talking to Brian about how he knows, like, I'm like, how do you, because he's a spec guy. Like, how do you just know? And he's like, well, for one, I mean, just as an example, I looked at Shadow Spear and I was like, and it was when it was $2, and I was like, oh, that is a $20 card.
Yeah, easy.
And he said I bought like 50 of them.
Oh my god.
He bought like 50 of them for $2 and then sold them when they hit like 30 each.
Bro, I'm sorry. Are you our only healer?
Am I? No, we have Kiriko.
Okay. I just wanted to check. I didn't want to look, but I wanted to check because I'm busy holding up a shield and getting my ass beat every second.
I wonder if I should boot up on my Smurf account, see if it gives a better match. Because I was just
This
getting
ram
wrecked
has
all
just been
night.
bullying me all night.
Yeah, I've been getting
You've been
wrecked all night.
punching the
waiting for
fuck out of me.
Pearl to join I'm just getting absolutely slapped around.
I'm hoping to get a shatter here, but I want to wait for you guys. Oh my god. Why is McCree doing McCree things? Jesus fucking Christ, are you serious?
I'm grateful.
Seriously. Wow. All right, get him. Get him.
He's getting full healed. Oh, someone killed him.
Looks like we're doing all right.
We killed him. I was trying to kill that fucking ram, and he was getting healed by Mercy, and that's enough to be able to negate all damage I can do. Just see my soul backed off.
I annihilated the Mercy.
I really just want to be able to play Lucy when I'm being forced to play Moira all night because we're not doing
Submission is the key.
Well, who's not doing the damage? Because I feel like I've been definitely mitigating and doing
I
some
guess I mean that
stuff.
the shit ain't dying. We're doing more damage than their team by player for sure, actually. Maybe we're just getting out healed, I don't know. Or well, my heals are more than their top healer.
Come on, dude.
It's really
How do
just
I die so fucking fast? That's crazy.
They're focusing targets that we aren't. It's really as simple as that. If they have like a 3 or 4 man team and they're all like, alright, kill Zen, alright, kill Moira, alright,
Yeah.
kill this, then every single person targets that one
Lasers
person.
one person down.
That's the way to play. That's the way to play to win.
Yeah, I get it.
Our minds are shackled. Submission is the key.
I got a bunch of endorsements in this match, apparently.
I
A lot of
think,
people hate
I
on
think
the
that they
tank.
were a 4 round. I think that they were a 4 drop. I think we played a 4 drop, and we played with a 4 drop, so they had already all endorsed each other because I got a ton of endorsements too. So I think that's why we were getting so focused, as we were playing against a 4-man team, 4-man group.
Probably.
A taste of poison.
Come and fight me, you fuck!
Were you Moira?
Yeah, I was chasing.
Oh my god,
you,
I was
rolling
I was
around.
baiting switching you there.
I was waiting for you to come back. I knew you would come back.
I was coming back. Trust me.
You weren't baiting me for shit, bro. I knew you were coming back. I was waiting for you.
I'm like, watch me slowly roll away while I grapple the wall behind me.
We're here to be heard.
It's been a while since I've healed.
So, sweet Edina has grown into a domineering beast.
Well, you don't have to. We have the cat.
is Orisa.
You would be wise to
Here,
remember
you can heal and I'll go junk
Yeah,
rat.
Yeah, you go jump rat. I actually do want to heal. I like healing, especially when I'm a little turned up. Like, that's my shit. It feels methodical, mathematical.
I want to play.
I start
but it's
smelling
not
colors.
working.
I really enjoy healing.
I killed Ash.
Insane.
I just berated Bastion and then killed Ash right off the bat.
Oh, fuck. put a little too much faith in that shield, but I didn't realize they had a Bastion just laying into it. Oh, Austin.
Oh, he killed me? It's fine. I staggered the shit out of them.
Over here.
Can't keep a bad lad down.
Ow. What? Oh, I got a double off of that orb. Triple! Let's go. They pushed into that orb really good.
Over here. I beat you. Over here.
Fuck! Broke my tire before I could pop it.
Defend our point. Activating Tiger Strike sequence. Careful, we're outnumbered.
Got my wires crossed.
Fuck.
Deploying rock unit.
Oh, we're getting hits though. I'm so close to my hurt. Nice, dude. The first perk on Moira means so much, I feel like. The initial bump of the heal on the orb is insane.
I agree.
Nice.
Let's push them off the point together.
30 seconds remaining.
I still think we can win.
We will claim victory this day. Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Their Bastion's kind of crap.
Oh, I almost killed him. Oh. Kill him, JP. Got this.
I am indefatigable.
Fuck. I risked everything to chase that Doom and it did not pay off. Awesome, no.
I
Doom's
killed the
dead.
Doomfist.
Can't keep a bad lad down. Oh, my friend.
Get that bitch. Punch the shit out of that Doomfist and that felt pretty good. I got you, dude. No.
I was trying to break that tree.
Honestly, that was kind of crazy because I threw an orb at you before you died. So you got the additional 25 plus anything on top, and they still ran through.
It might have stopped for you to heal you first. It'll stop for whoever the closest target is. What the fuck? Can't believe that Junk still managed, or the Doom still managed to kill me.
Oh, I got a double off of that orb still.
Rewire my tires. Let's start some fires.
Gotta go, May.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Probably a good idea at this point.
Junk isn't working. I'm doing a ton of damage and it just ain't enough matter.
Nice.
Let's try something new.
Oh my god. It killed you immediately.
Sure did.
Me too. Doom smashed me into the wall like it was nothing. Oh no, it was Venture actually.
Clear those noobs off the payload.
Meteor strike.
I threw you everything.
Wow. It looks like my
Well,
ult
maybe
made a
not
big enough
everything.
difference.
I think it will.
30 seconds.
That was going great. And come on, everyone. Just a little bit longer.
I was holding on to Cole.
Who's Cole?
Cole Essence.
Trailblazers ready to fly.
Oh, I died. But I did wall off a bunch of them for being able to push a point quickly. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Sorry.
You got this.
God damn it! I was trying to hit my fucking crystal thing and it wasn't popping.
I got one. Oh. No. Nice, Austin. You're doing your best. I appreciate that.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I
They're
just needed
touching.
to build an ult.
God, I wish I could go tank.
You could. Oh wait,
No.
there was 2 tanks, I see.
I wish I could have gone ball there and just kept like zipping back.
Play of the game.
Oh, I joined the thing. I think that for Magus of the Moon, I'm gonna have to cut this card that I always. It was actually just given to me by a friend, and I for my Zada deck, and I love the idea. It's another card that is like, in theory, this is awesome. Has it ever done anything when I played the deck? No. It's just a 3 mana. It's a 3 mana. This can't be copied. Copy any number of target instant or sorcery spells. You may choose.
I'm
your
literally
targets.
like, while we're talking about 3 mana cards that like could not be fit into anything, I'm literally pulling my binder back out because there's a mono blue card that I love that I wish I could fucking play. Here it is. Cephalid Constable was a rare. And it's 1 blue for a 1/1, and it says whenever it's a Cephalid Wizard, and whenever Cephalid Constable deals combat damage to a player, return up to that many target permanents that player controls to their owner's hands. It's non-legendary. So my original concept of the tokens deck was to make that a copy of a legend, like make a legendary copy of it, or something like something Sakashima-ish, where I could just copy that a bunch and just shut everybody down, which would seem really lame. Which is why I never built it. But I did play it in a deck that I think, because it's a wizard, I tried to make a deck around the party mechanic at one point, which is why I bought it.
Defend objective A.
Okay, here.
No fucking way! Cannot believe that Ryan grabbed me.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
I didn't have fade. I got another pick though. Hey.
For the Crusaders!
Oh, I got a pick. Oh, I got a double kill off of that orb.
Switching tracks.
Nice. That Zarya absolutely saved our ass.
Oh, thank God
Nice.
our Ryan blocked
Get him the
He
fuck out of here.
He was
Let's
absolutely
go.
gonna pin me. 100% he was gonna pin me.
Easy. Triple. Oh. Don't push. Let's back up.
I was trying to bring our Zarya back. I saw her go so deep. I was trying to speed push her back to us.
Let's make it hard for them. Cola instance again. I got a triple off of that ball. Nice.
Ryan's are you feeling good on a Wednesday? Thinking sparkling thoughts. Dude,
How does this feel after a night of getting shit on?
hey, I love a good Ryan Zarya. This is one more reason this 6v6 is better, bro. Ryan Zarya. No more questions asked. I love his Lucio. I love being the Zarya in a Ryan Zarya. I love being the Lucio in a Ryan Zarya. I just love Ryan Zarya as a tank comp. It's hot. It's aggressive. It's spicy. It's aggro.
Oh, baby. I really leaned in on that one. I think it was worth it though.
Cat is taking somebody out of the map right there. Bastion's on the left.
Got you, baby.
Thank you. Pooped him.
Absolutely.
Finally, we got to poop him for once. We went 14.
Absolutely pooped them. Yeah, absolutely. Dicked on their ass.
For Ryan and our Zarya. I love the bull skin. That's great for Greek mythology. Oh, that's hot!
Beautiful.
God damn.
Oh my god. He was the type of Ryan to constantly interrupt.
Dude, that shatter was hot. He got like
good.
4 there.
I still voted for you.
It's okay, I voted. Fuck that guy. I don't care when he did it.
Choose your map.
No. I hate Atlas.
Welcome to Atlas.
Well, I don't even know how I just did that, JP. I was taking this card out of the top loader, and I took it out of the penny sleeve inside the top loader and left the sleeve completely inside of it.
Look at you.
I wasn't trying to.
Oh, you
Just
fancy, huh?
Everybody
Reminds me of those Japanese bartender videos where he takes like the mini katana and like chops the ice block to make the drink. Makes it all dramatic
yeah.
as fuck.
Well, the performance is part of the show.
Exactly. You're paying for the skill, I guess.
Station. Bullet time. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Trying to
Get her.
help you out
Get her
here.
out. Beautiful.
I got her.
Thank-
Punched her in the face.
Yeah, absolutely. Just bully the fuck out of that Orisa and just boop her away. I think that's gonna be the best.
So I took out this card from Zada that's it's instant speed. Target creature gets plus, but don't even worry about that. It gets basically nothing the way I use it. And then draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep, right? It's instant speed, but I took it out for a card that's sorcery speed, but it gives everything trample, and it draws a card now instead of at the beginning of next upkeep, so I can use it this turn. I feel like that's like a pretty good trade-off. Like I can't use it at instant speed, but I get a lot more value out of it.
I
When
feel
draw
like
the
banking
card, I
on
get it
cards
now.
for future turns is low-key the best strategy.
I don't know, with Zada, it's all about now. Burn,
I
like,
know, but
I'm
that's
never
part
worried
of the
about.
trick, right?
But next round,
That's part of
I'm
the.
not gonna
You
survive
you
till
gotta,
next
you
round.
gotta play the opponent as much as you're playing the deck. Right.
I don't know. And giving everything trample though. Trample versus no keywords added. Trample is how I win, also.
True.
Enemy over there.
Oh god,
Oh,
here
you
I won't.
fucking bitch.
From attacking the objective.
Next round.
Healing fortified. Enemy sniper.
God damn, that fucking gun hurts a lot. I wasn't expecting it to do as much damage as it was.
What? Widow?
Demon.
This music stops for no one.
God damn. Kill her ass. Eat her with that beat.
You still die?
Yeah, I absolutely died immediately.
I thought I was saving you.
After the shatter, I died straight up.
Did you get my beat and still die or no?
No. I think it was right after.
Fuck!
Time for a remix.
What the fuck? Is she still alive? Why? I pinned Demon and got her mech. Oh, she's out now, but like what? Like, she didn't pop right away.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? I said what in the butt? That's some 2009 memes for you right there, baby.
God damn it.
That guy was a flight attendant. He was a gay.
The guy was the
flight
fucking
attendant.
pilgrim.
He recorded a banger. Well, what in the butt is a banger?
I gotta send you the music video for the guy that made the video called "I Have Sex."
Drive them off the objective.
I just had sex.
No,
and it
not
felt
only
so
I-
good.
Oh, let's break it down.
It's honestly one of my least favorite Lonely Island songs. At least of the ones that went viral.
Dick in a Box is always one of my favorites.
Dick in a Box is excellent.
It's
And
classic.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat. But I had just had sex with only okay. Compared to the other. And it's the Captain Jack Sparrow. Something. The Pirates of the Caribbean one is good.
I forgot that's not the last point. I thought we won the game. So I flexed.
My ultimate is nearly ready. Shielding.
Think of this game mode as basically playing Control, except instead of having loading screens in between, it's just all one match. But you have to win 3. Well, I guess no, you're right. So you were thinking of it that way, and if that were the case, then 2 out of 3 would have won. But you need all 3 in this. In the hour end of Tortuga, pirates so brave, and they die on a quest.
I've been having an itch to play Valheim recently, and it makes me think of Windrose, and Valheim is gonna come out, I think by December they said they're gonna come out with like the last expansion of the game, and it's gonna reach 1.0.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ana just does so little healing. I feel like Ana's used to be so good, and nowadays I'm just in full of games with Anas that are subpar.
I've got a fatty shotty in my pocket.
Fucking goddamn. Honor behind me set me on fire.
I'm taking the objective. Fall in.
Oh, we capped.
Game over.
Easy, 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 easy. This is the easiest ballpoint of all time. Not a chance.
Easiest peasiest.
I'm gonna start swinging around objective, and y'all lose. The end.
Our demon was actually no fucking joke.
Yeah. That slice deals so much damage.
Well, that's her ult. So I would hope.
Well,
so.
yeah, but still, it's like everything in front of you, just half their health, straight up. Like that's how I see it.
Well, I mean that's the same as Sigma ult, which I guess it deploys quicker than Sigma ult. So.
Hey gamers.
I was gonna say it's instant. Sigma takes time, and you're gonna have to like it's more respectable, honestly. Because I feel like Demon, like, just being able to do the swipe and just being like, I'm going to cut everyone's health in half right now. Objectively. Instantly. That's pretty big.
It is pretty big. But I'm gonna make that my last one. I'm gonna chill up for a bit and go back to playing Bacopia.
That sounds good to me.
And we won that
I'm
one.
jealous.
So that's good.
We did win that one. We're gonna end on a win.
Exactly.
So kudos. Every night from now until next week, I'll be available after 8 to 8:30.
Okay.
If you're around.
I'm working tomorrow, but maybe Friday. I might be home Friday. I'm definitely gonna pick up a night shift either Friday or Saturday, but I don't know which yet because Cat isn't closing.
I'm sure Billy will be back by Friday, so if you ever want to play.
But Goblin Market is so Goblin is closed for a week when they do renovations, and if you want it, so do you have what is your schedule next week as far as Thomas?
Next week I have Les Thomas, so I have him Wednesday and Thursday, and that's it.
You don't have him Monday?
No.
Well, Monday is your birthday.
Oh yeah.
Well, if
That's
you want
right.
to do something on Monday, I should be able to.
Okay, great.
Goblin closes because they do a bunch of like renovations or whatever.
Tell the chef to make me coconut curried mussels at Goblin Market.
I tell them that. I do. I told them.
Say, hey, it's my friend's birthday. It's just fucking. I'll bring you the coconut. Those were my favorite.
Yeah, I told them.
But we can, I mean, whatever you want to do. Honestly, I haven't even put any thought into my birthday. I don't have any plans. I don't have any expectations or anything. I was just going to be another day out of this year. So, whatever, I don't know. If you want to go and do something, perfectly fine. I'm free on Monday.
Yeah, we could see a movie maybe.
Yeah, I would love to go see Spider-Man. I haven't seen any movies recently that I can remember. So I would love to go see a movie. I love go seeing movies.
We could see Spider-Man or the Odyssey or whatever you're down for.
Or something else. If anything else comes out, that might be like, oh, hey, we'll go do that. Because I told Becky and Rolando that I'd go see Spider-Man with them, but they have not been very available. So I want to see it regardless.
Yeah, it was excellent.
I heard.
All right, buddy. You have a good night. I will catch you again soon.
Yeah, you too, bud. Have a good night.
Buddy.
I love you too.